Ah, now my jacket's covered in gore.
Oh, shit.
$40 jacket gone down.
I tried to help with a +2 modifier there for how cool that was, but no. No. Alright. Good turn, everyone. The zombie...
Let's kick down that door.
It actually just looks around in confusion. Turns. Declarations.
Yeah, Tony's got 3 rounds left. And only 1 turn to kill this thing.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Yep.
The train's like shit.
Yep.
Tony's gonna aim at its head and shoot it.
Alright.
Hopefully.
Cat?
Cat's gonna try to push that door down.
Okay.
Get on top of there with an acrobatics and try to push the door down so that zombie falls on its, well, side at this point.
Sure, Fletch.
Any way to assist with that?
Yeah, not particularly.
Dude, climb on the pew and stab at the zombie. It totally won't backfire.
You can try to lean over to like help push on the door. That's fine. Tony, go ahead and give your aim.
No.
Alright. Cat, I want you to make an acrobatics for me. 1d10 plus dexterity plus acrobatics. That is a success. Now go ahead and give me a, I'll say since you're moving there where the juice is going, give me a simple strength test. Alright, Zed, what you got for me?
Probably not 16.
Well, you got a basic success, but that was insufficient. Falls prone. Doors open.
That vision blocking layer is gone. For the most part, I assume. That kick into the door.
Yep, Fletch. The Zed stands up and does all that on its turn, which means that Tony can now fire.
Nope.
Nope. Tony?
Well, down to 2 rounds. This is a great use of all 25 of the 10mm ammo.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim and shoot its head. Hopefully.
Okay.
This is what I gotta do.
Cad? You're currently standing on top of the pew.
From opening that door. Gonna go down there. Let's just say there's a leap across the stairs and a bat on the head.
Okay. Okay, that'll definitely be worth another acrobatics. Fletch?
Potman's disposition changed pretty quickly there now that things seem to be wrapping up. I'm going to go and actually go back and check on him.
Okay, Fletch can definitely do that. Go ahead and remove him from initiative. Tony, go and get your aim on.
I've rolled a 7 3 times in a row.
Cat, go ahead and give me a dexterity plus acrobatics plus 2.
Got it. And the leap.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a plus 4 on your attack roll, so it's like making a normal attack, ignoring the -4 for the headshot.
Just want to roll normal attack 2-hand though.
Yeah, you can do that. You can go ahead and fill out the rest of the description for this, Chris.
Leaping through the air, Cat raises the bat above her head, brings it down onto the zombie's head, which pops like a watermelon at a Gallagher show, spraying gore everywhere. And the bat keeps going because of the advanced state of decay until the zombie has been split in twain by a bat.
In twain, you say?
Big words. She went to college.
It is as Chris says.
Did you cleave it from nave to chops?
From stem to stern.
Alright, it is as it says. The combat mechanism is over.
Okay. Let me give you a second here. I'm counting corpses.
Cat's gonna take the time to move some of the corpses away from the pew and start working on the barricade again, ignoring everything that's going on with Potman.
So I think there's 15 corpses. Hmm.
So by this point, has Potman found his rat bite?
Most certainly has. It is very small, but it most certainly did manage to find a weak spot there, just above the leather boot, through his clothes, and did puncture the wound. Did puncture the skin, drawing a little bit of blood.
All right, well, Potman's just kind of sitting there and hyperventilating, his hands all shaky as he doesn't, like, know what to do with them.
Trusty Tony doesn't notice this because he's too wired up and, from killing so many Zeds. Whew, that was awesome. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. What about you, Potman?
Oh God.
Potman, what are you whimpering about? Did you see how you killed that dog? That was awesome.
Fletch is just kind of sitting there staring at the tiny little drop of blood on his leg.
The rat, Tony. The
What
rat.
rat? What'd he do? What'd the rat do? I killed the rat.
Not quick enough.
Potman. So where'd it bite you?
Bit me in the ankle.
Well, we do have a couple of axes and some alcohol. You want us to try to chop off your leg? Says the man with no medical experience whatsoever.
Didn't work before.
Maybe we.
I don't know if any of you would even keep me from bleeding out.
So what do you want to do? You just want to let the course take its toll, or you want to do it like Cheryl did?
I don't know.
Well, whatever you think, just tell me. I'm just gonna go watch the front door. Tony doesn't sound happy anymore.
Having heard the word bite, Cat's gonna head over.
You might be all right, man. That's like nothing.
You know that lady we were dragging around, one leg? That was a rat bite. That was one rat bite.
Cat's gonna kind of look at him and look at the bite. Is it still visible? The bite, like he said, got his boot off.
Yeah, he hasn't put it away or anything.
And it's a little tiny rat bite. If you've ever seen a rat bite before, I mean, even with like little jagged teeth, it's not that big.
Well,
She's
get the medical kit and clean it out.
I've got some basic training in the type of thing. Not the deadhead, the wound treatment. Maybe if...
Does someone have like a knife and a lighter? Let's try and...
Well, I saw Fletch with a knife. Anyone got a lighter?
Cut a little bit of the flesh away. Just a little.
Yeah, I imagine that quote-unquote knife to be a kukri, actually. Not a little knife.
More like an axe.
Yeah, it's a curved machete, basically.
It's a foot-long hatchet knife.
Yep. Because it is a large knife is what it falls under.
Does anyone happen to have anything small and sharp?
I know that we. I know.
Knife or
that we
otherwise.
Trusty
Pull
Tony
out
has a
the- pull
small
out
knife because
multi-tool.
someone made it a small knife.
Okay, well then,
Pull out a
perfect.
multi-tool and hand it to you.
Give me your
Yeah, so he keeps asking for a lighter until he remembers that he's a
Pothead.
a massive stoner, and Potman's gonna try and heat up the blade to sterilize it, and
Okay.
Cauterize the wound.
no more
You gotta get the.
cut that entire I'm picturing the bite to be, I don't know, about the size of the edge of a pinky fingernail.
Okay.
Is that about accurate?
Sure.
Cutting like $50 of flesh out.
Maybe cutting like a thumb tip of flesh out.
Okay.
He's going to
Okay.
try not to cut into the muscle, just all of that fat and skin and
All right. There's
meat that's in the leg.
There's no need for a roll. Eugene can lose another life point as he does this.
Fletch is going to walk away before that happens, not really caring to watch. I
Cat's
actually
gonna
wanted
watch with the medical kit on hand.
to head over towards the ladder and use it to look out the various windows to see what's out there.
You can't see through them.
Yeah, and then Potman's going to work to stop the bleeding and bandage it up.
And they're translucent. The best thing that would come through is like filtered light. Like the actual vision can't be discerned through them at all. It's kind of stained. There's shit in the way. If you wanted to look through there, you could break the window. If you so desired.
Yeah, no
Because the
point.
next thing we need is zombie crows. Oh crap. Cat's gonna try to help Potman if he needs any on the bandaging front.
Okay, you can make an intelligence plus first aid test.
He probably does. I imagine his hands are all over the place right now.
One question. Medicine's just for the other stuff, so I can use first aid because it's
You use first aid for this. Medicine's
Alright.
bigger shit.
okay.
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
he's going to try and sterilize the
Alright.
gaping leg wound and work with...
Let's say,
Yeah.
with a basic success there, the fact that the injury was self-inflicted, we'll say Potman can... I think it's Eugene. Is it 1 or 2? I think it's just 1. Well, we'll say he gains 1 life point, so he's back up to 36 out of 37.
So he's basically patched up to the point of an untreated rat bite.
Yes.
Well, you cut out some flesh. I mean, that might help.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's going to be a wicked scar. I don't think that he cut into the muscle at all, so...
He lives through this. He's gonna play it up as a zombie dog. I guarantee it.
No, he's going to deny that this ever happened, aggressively, because he cannot, deal with the concept of his own mortality. Can't turn everything into a joke. And once he's patched up, he's gonna go hide behind the altar and light up.
Alright, Eugene lights up.
Having no luck on the window, then I'd be looking to try to be useful and head down to the basement, which it looks like Cat's also heading there to root around.
Sure, you two can certainly take a look down there, as you so wish. Is Trusty Tony going to look after the front? Sitting in this
Yes.
chair? Okay,
Yes.
that's fine.
This chair was put here for a reason. I don't remember what the reason was, but I'm going to use it.
Alright, I described this a bit to Ryan already, but now for everyone. The basement is largely consisting of 2 rooms. There's one super large room with a concrete floor It has a lot of shit piled in it. Chairs, old tables, and there's like old choir stuff. Basically little bits of knickknacks and pieces, some of which really hasn't been taken care of very well. And the church has simply accrued over like its long sort of history of things. And then in the much smaller room, you have basically what amounts to Father Blackman's austere living quarters here, with a small Spartan bed. You've got some religious paraphernalia, and then you have a locked cabinet. The large concrete room actually contains quite a bit of things that you can sift through. There's quite a lot of potentially useful stuff. I will definitely say that should you folks take the time to begin picking through everything.
Well, upon seeing the locked cabinet, she's gonna ask Fletch, do you know anyone who's good with locks? I'd rather not just bust open a vet's private place.
What kind of lock is on it?
It's a built-in lock to the cabinet. It's actually of good quality. It would be a -2 penalty for attempting to pick it.
I'll try anyway.
Rather try to pick it, smash it, and get a landmine.
Alright.
He'll pull his little kit out from one of his back pockets, I assume. Just kind of nonchalantly just be like, let's see what we got here. So -2.
Sure, a -2 penalty.
Nope.
With the -2, Fletch scrutinizes it for a few minutes, gets to be active on it, and seems like it might have actually been stronger than what he thought. He doesn't think he could actually wiggle it open, not in any sort of convenient located time. Might take like a day or something. He'd have to study the thing more closely.
Was it a wooden or metal cabinet?
This was a wooden cabinet.
Is there anything that could suitably be used as a way to just cut in from the side? Because Lester Blackman, being as paranoid as he was, might have rigged it with something.
It's pretty thick wood. There's nothing around that you can see, like within the concrete sort of storage room that could be used to cut through that. I mean, like a toolkit doesn't exactly have the essentials for that sort of thing, and the little multi-tools, I mean, I guess those have saws, like little saws.
Little kind of shitty saws, but yeah.
So I suppose you could.
Wonder if that would take longer because I'm not willing to break into it for risk of either damaging things or triggering a trap. Knowing Father Blackman's personality.
You could always enter the special part. I mean, it would be a little amusing if he actually like fucking trapped the thing. I mean, he was a Vietnam vet, but
that's what I mean.
I mean, if he trapped a little cabinet in a church and then some little kid tried to open it and then I mean, that wouldn't be cool. It's not like he hates people.
Still not bashing it up in case we break something, even that.
Anything around that could be used like a lever or crowbar type thing?
A crowbar?
Maybe
anything that could even just anything that could be jammed in between and just used to pry with.
Like what?
Oh, that's why I'm asking.
Well, I want you to like give me like an example of an item.
Anything of pry bar shape.
No.
What about a like choir music stand?
You could use that, possibly.
But while he's doing that, Kat's gonna go up and look at the altar to see maybe he put a key there, something.
Certainly, Kat can take a look there.
Considering his, religious reverence and all that.
There does not appear to be a key there, no.
Well, she'll try to comfort Eugene as best as she can, then.
Okay. It's fine.
Eugene is pretty well and thoroughly comforting himself.
Right.
The
heavy smell of marijuana rolls off of the air around Eugene.
Oh, yeah, it does.
She wants to make sure
like
that
I was saying,
she's trying
that's
to
not innuendo.
seeing that he's doing okay, she's gonna head back to the basement. Well, okay,
It's not so much that he's doing okay, is that there's nothing more that she can do.
Yeah. stoning himself into an oblivion. And I suppose I see Fletch trying to jam a stand into the cabinet.
By this point, it'd probably just be searching the rest of the basement a bit more thoroughly.
I'll go ahead and give you folks a list of what you can find down there in the group chat.
Oh god, the group chat.
The group chat, yes.
Nice.
First thing that Cat's gonna do is turn on one of those radios, try to tune it to an emergency frequency. Even though she's already heard it before, she just wants to hear if it's still going on out there.
Still
Or
going
what's-
on.
84 survival rations.
Yes, each survival ration counts as like one meal.
I figured.
So basically, if you eat 3 meals in a day.
Yeah. And I assume that you could get by scarcely with 1 per day.
Sure. If necessary, you could scrape the bottom.
Yeah.
So while Fletch and Kathlyn are doing that, Tony,
Yeah, what's up?
why don't you roll secret for me a perception plus notice at a -6 penalty due to the fact that it is very difficult for you to hear right now. What with the incessant ringing?
Perception plus
Yes.
6. Perception plus notice minus
minus
6.
-6, yes. Okay.
How about that? I probably failed it, but I'm still gonna act like I got a success anyways.
Alright. Aaron, why don't you do the same for me? Instead of a -6, though, it'll be a -8.
Wait, what's this?
Perception plus notice. Roll that secretly. 1d10 plus perception plus notice. Danger-based, -8.
Danger-based. Okay.
Yeah.
Danger, danger, danger.
Well, that collectively negates the
Results in
penalty.
a -6. Collectively? Oh, yes, it's just a 1d10. Okay.
There we go.
Alright. So yeah, Fletch and Kathlyn spend quite some time down there slowly picking through things. Basement's well lit after you turn on a light, and you see all that I have pointed out. Yeah, the cutting torch is a thing. If you wanted to get through the cabinet, that would be your best bet of something that would get through the thing.
Does it take more than an hour?
Not more than an hour. No, the sifting through the basement.
Okay.
Is it like the usual metal detector you see on like beaches with people?
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
Do you even know how to operate a torch thing? I'm looking
I
for
don't
my
know
words
this,
here.
what?
Well, it's not like you need a skill for it. If you've used it before, then you kind of have the basic principles down for it.
Honestly, I mean, you could say that the metalworking Eugene has, or if anyone has mechanic, would be like
Yeah,
not-
any sort of situation in which you might have had cause to use a cutting torch.
Yeah, but I'm too busy
Up-
not seeing things.
Well, you're also the same person who's reading that shit and then asking Jordan. You can't have it both ways.
I know. I apologize.
It's fine. So yeah, while Eugene lights up and Trusty Tony stares off into the horizon, Fletch and Kat go through that massive catalog and slowly begin, like, noting down things that they found. And it's quite a bit of stuff.
putting them aside in like a
And of
like
course.
heat pile.
And you have a fridge in there with 2 days worth of perishables.
Rather than a keep pile, I would suggest we start splitting it up as much as possible and filling the backpacks with stuff just in case we have to grab and go.
Indeed. Well, if you're going to look at the lock, I think she'll go ahead and start moving them into backpack.
Yeah, I think it looks like it'll take a while.
Making sure that each backpack has an amount of rations any of the 4 things.
So each backpack can hold up to 70 encumbrance value.
Oh god.
So we can pretty
Value
much
of 10.
carry all of that, except maybe the tents and the backpacks.
You'll have to check to see the individual math. No.
Well, just based
Also-
on how much I'm carrying, it's not even 30, so...
We'll also have to
And that
account-
includes a giant sniper rifle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Each tent weighs 30 pounds, so you wouldn't exactly be lugging that around so easily.
Gonna
Yeah,
put
the-
rations, a flashlight, multi-tool, and a radio in each of them.
Each ration also weighs one encumbrance value as well.
Definitely gonna split them up then. Put 21 in each, and
21, huh?
21 of those survival rations in each backpack. Shove the multi-tool in each of them, a personal radio in each of them, and of course a flashlight. From there, I don't know where I'm gonna put the remaining stuff. I can do math.
I was just saying, it wouldn't be 21 in each backpack.
There's 4 backpacks.
Yes, there's 4 backpacks.
There's 84 rations.
Oh. I forgot actually how many I gave to you. I thought it was 78. Works for
I can
me.
do my math. I can't do time zones though.
I have too many variables to keep track.
Numbers as hard as
Time
stairs.
Oh, jeez.
I
That's fine.
added 3 hours to the base time for my instead of subtracting.
Oh,
Okay. What's up, Aaron?
my screen just turned off.
Okay.
What?
Did it like go to sleep?
Intense ennui.
I was scooting my desk. I think I might have unplugged it.
Oh.
Let's see if...
Damn it, Aaron.
He's turning early.
Fucking unplugging those proper cords. You bastard.
Plug in your DVI cables, Aaron.
There we go. No, it was the power cord.
Why would... What?
What?
Huh?
Huh? What?
Whatever. Whatever. Hmm.
Thinking.
Here, I'm gonna take my dog out real quick. He really needs it.
Okay, future zombie man.
Alright. Go for it.
Hmm. That's a lot of first.
More
That's
time. That'll give you guys more time to analyze the situation of the basement shit. Yeah.
There's a metal detector. Is it like one of those metal detectors you see on television for like the beach things?
As Chris asked and said, yeah, it's basically like one of those handheld ones that the amateurs hold as they scoot around on the beach.
Okay.
Back from the the 90s.
Well, it is the
Father
90s
Blackman
again.
is preparing for his,
Uh-huh.
His old age.
yes.
Yep, your 2 20-foot lengths of synthetic rope, 4 backpacks, a compass, a cutting torch, a doctor's bag, 2 fire extinguishers, 2 first aid kits, 4 flashlights, 1 metal detector, 4 multi-tools, 4 personal radios, 1 starlight camera. It's basically a camera configured so that it can take pictures just fine, even without the use of daytime, or light, really. 84 survival rations, 4 tents, 1 toolkit, basically said to be like a sort of like craft woodworking thing, handyman shit, and 2 water purifiers.
Hmm. Now, what is the exact difference between a doctor's bag and a first aid kit?
I'll
Doctor's
let you
bag.
do it. A doctor's bag allows you to actually be able to do that serious medicine task shit. If you don't have a doctor's bag, any medicine task you try to do suffers a -3 penalty. A first aid kit factors in for first aid tests.
Mm-hmm. So it includes things like morphine.
Yeah.
stitches. Well, some first aid kits have stitches, but it's probably got stitches, scalpel, so like that. Okay, makes sense.
The first aid kit instead contains like little bandages, antibiotics, burn salves.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the difference. Doctor's bag helps you with medicine tasks. First aid kits help you with first aid tasks.
Too bad Tony doesn't have either of those, so that doesn't matter for him at all.